Today is a day where I want to talk about one of my favorite dishes to make at home, and it's called Tuna Noodle Caboodle. A fun dish to make at home. It sort of pulls all the bits and bobs you have in your freezer. So step one of Tuna Noodle Caboodle is cooking off your pasta. I happen to have some nice spaghetti that's left over here. So boiling water is going. You need to add a little bit of salt. I'm adding a generous amount, just a little less salty than the ocean. Let them cook until they're just tender enough. They're going to continue to cook in the oven after we assemble all of this, so if they're undercooked a little bit, it's not a big deal. So step two is Mornay. Mornay is basically a creamy cheese sauce, what you make mac and cheese with, what you want to dip your chips into, whatever you like. What you can do is make a Mornay with equal parts butter and flour, and you add milk or cream, whatever you have in your fridge, to make a really nice consistency. You're looking at something thick enough to cling to the spoon. You don't want it to be falling off too quickly. This is a really nice thick Mornay. I finished it with whatever cheese bits I had in my fridge. So it was just sort of chunks of Parmesan or cheddar or mozzarella, whatever you have left over, just throw it in, grate it up, and make a nice creamy cheese sauce. Make sure you taste it for seasoning. So step three is very simple. Take whatever frozen or fresh veggies that you have in your fridge or freezer. I happen to have edamame, carrots, and mushrooms. So I'm gonna put a little bit of edamame right into the Mornay. We're gonna put some fresh diced carrot. Everything's going in raw because as it bakes in the oven, it'll cook and get nice and caramelized and suck up all those nice Mornay juices. Got a little bit of that, and then I've got some pre-chopped mushrooms here. These are just button mushrooms. And remember those noodles we blanched off? We're gonna add those right in here as well. Pick them up, put them right into the pot. Make sure you get every single noodle available, and you're just going to stir that to incorporate. So step four is the protein kick. We've got 2 cans of MSC certified albacore tuna that's certified wild. I've drained off some of the liquid, and this is where we're going to get our protein and our energy from this dish. There we go, nice and incorporated. It smells great. It's nice and cheesy and gooey. Step 5 is very simple. All you need to do is take the mixture that you've made. It's been seasoned from the delicious Mornay and the nice wild MSC albacore tuna. You're gonna pour it into your favorite baking dish. Step 6 is making a super crispy, crunchy, delicious topping. You can use breadcrumbs, potato chips, cheesies, whatever you have, it's up to you. So I'm gonna use panko today. I melted a little bit of butter, just enough to coat it, around 2 or 3 tablespoons. Toss it together. I'm going to coat the entire topping of my noodle caboodle with this really nice crispy bread. As soon as it gets into the oven, the butter is going to help caramelize the breadcrumbs and make it super delicious. And all we're going to do is put a little bit on the plate, and dinner's ready.